If you want to be serious about changing your life, you really have to look at the content that you consume. And everyone understands this when it comes to food, that if you eat unhealthy food, it will contribute to poor health. But the same thing applies to your mental health. If you are consuming unhealthy content, it will contribute to bad mental health. And that can cover a wide variety of things. It can be the content that you're looking at as you're scrolling on social media. It can be the violence in video games. It can be movies that you watch that are overly dramatic, making you have an opinion and expectation of how others will act that's just out of sync with reality. It can be the friends you hang around with and the conversations that you take part in with too much shit talking and gossip, making you not trust people, making you feel like everyone's out to get you or that they're talking about you behind your back. It could be porn that you're watching that makes you think that relationships and interactions between men and women look a certain way or should be a certain way or can be a certain way, and that's okay. There are so many things, and it's even beyond the content you watch, it's also how you are spending your time, right? If you are spending your time in unhealthy ways, that can contribute to your poor internal mental and spiritual health. So you are going to have to take a look at what you are doing, what you are consuming, and really think, is this contributing to your positive growth, right? It can be drinking, it can be drugs, it can be so many different things. But you have to kind of look at each of these areas and really evaluate, is this moving me towards where I want to be? We all only have one life to live, and we never know when that life will end, right? We have to take steps to make the most of our lives. And it's easier said than done to just drop all the bad stuff, right? There's good sides. Some of this stuff is entertaining, some of it is engaging, but at the same time, it's not moving you forward. And I'm not saying just turn into a robot that never consumes anything bad, but I am saying be committed to really being honest with yourself and working to get better. There are better alternatives out there. There is more positive content. There are books that can teach you new things about health, wealth, relationships, inner peace. There are different people that you can be around, even if being around them is consuming their content in a video, right? There are more positive ways to spend your time that are out there, but it takes a conscious decision to do so. And you could watch this right now and say, I'm going to commit to change and cut it all out. But for many people, it will be more of a journey. It will be sometimes two steps forward, one step back. That is okay. The thing that will get you there is taking the small steps in that direction. Maybe it's you start watching some bad TV or bad shows less, right? Something overly dramatic, something overly violent, something just that you're not even into that much, but it's just on and easier to kind of sit back and watch it than do something that engages your mind in a different way. But take the steps to evaluate, Is this really helping me? Is this really moving me towards where I want to be? And to the extent that it's not, work to replace that with something that is better. And that is my advice. Know what you are going to replace it with. It's not enough to just say, I am going to stop doing this, right? In my own life, it wasn't enough to just say, I am going to stop smoking weed. I had to identify, okay, well, that time that I would have been smoking the weed, what am I going to do instead? And even with that, it was still a process. First, it was cut back a little bit each day. Then it was have some days where I don't do it at all. Then it was some weeks where I don't do it at all. Then it was some months where I don't do it at all. Then it was many months where I didn't do it at all. That is okay, right? There may be lapses. You may go back to it. Some different events may happen that put you in a different place. But as long as you keep coming back to working to reduce or eliminate these negative influences, you will be helping yourself. The more you're helping yourself in this way, the more you can contribute to helping the world in a positive way. So, I hope this finds you well. I hope you take care, and I love you.